Are you sure she's not doing anything? Still doesn't pick up feedback. Not all. No. Like, you might still get background noise feedback. I was hoping I'd get like a viewer before I actually started. That way I'm not just kind of blank broadcast. You know what I'm saying? Boobies. Oh, oh dear. The hay. now. Mike. Okay, mic check, mic check. I don't know if this is going to work any better than previously before, but it is worth a shot. Okay, mic check, mic check. It works perfectly now. I think my headset's messed up.
No, try it again. You don't have to try it again. It might just be a problem.
Muted. This is mic test 2. That's what my mic. Always. Why am
You and your dad are crazy.
Well, see, at the time I didn't really care because I didn't use my mic much. I didn't do like Xbox Live Chat a lot.
Yeah, but Daniel.
Plus, look, you know how old I was?
Like, if something I got didn't work, I'd be all over that shit. I'd be like, I don't think so. I don't care if I use this or not. This needs to be fixed.
Yeah, but see, I was like 10 at the. No. So what year did the Xbox 360? What years did the 360 come out?
2008?
No, it was before. I think it was 05 or 06.
Oh, yeah, I think you're right.
I was like 10 years. Yeah, I was like 11 or something at the time. No, because I didn't get mine until a couple years after coming. So I was probably like not even a teenager though when I got my white Xbox 360. That wasn't something that was really like I didn't even realize you could do that.
Really?
Yeah.
You were so misinformed as a child.
That's because I didn't give a crap. Anyway, now it is time that I begin this. And what the term hard play basically means is that you're playing through a game on a difficulty of hard or above, and this is just hard, as I have not. I don't even think I have I might have very hard unlocked. I don't remember. It's been like a couple months since I've last played this. So we're gonna resume from where I left off. And oh, I left off here. I don't like that. Yeah, this, which crank do I have? It's just, yes. Why did I hit combine? Yeah, for the most part, I mean. Okay. This is the square crank. I need the hexagonal crank. What is this? Hexagonal, yeah, okay, so, well, I don't have the hexagonal crank. I don't know what I've done here already or not. I'm trying to remember. I got both the last books. I've got metal objects. I need the stone to go around the metal object to make the stone a metal object. Okay. Anything else hidden down here? I don't think so. Okay. Let us resume in hopes of finding out what kind of progress we've made. Let's see if I remember the controls here. Okay, that's the map. And I remember blinky red means that I haven't found all the items or picked up all the items in the area. Green means everything's been picked up. So what have I not picked up in this room? Yeah, I think I just got here. Splash. Okay. Through door number 1. What's behind door number 1? There are bloodstains underneath the boulder. Well, I wonder why that could be. Always cry, alright, I'm sure the blood's totally just, you know, a scratch or something, you know, maybe a person walked by the boulder, got a scrape on the shoulder, you know, shoulder boulder scrape. There's a magazine on the floor. Do I want to pick that up? Yeah, I've got the space. Guess I'll take the handgun magazine. I'll take it and I'll like it. Lid open. I have acquired the shaft. Now I just need the head. The shafty shaft of a shafty nature. Head and coin purse, you say? Why coin purse? Why would you use coin purse as the particular? But why coin? Why a coin purse? Why would you refer to said object as a coin purse?
You never heard that before?
No, I've never heard of somebody referring to a scrotum slash ball sack slash nut sack slash sack bag as a coin purse. Oh no, she kicked me in me coin purse.
Is that you?
Berries.
Is that voice Enrico's?
Yeah.
Me dangly bits.
Stop.
Wedding vegetables.
Are you
Wedding
with me,
vegetable.
Jill?
That is like still one of the most interesting ones.
Why?
The stars are fixed. Someone is
I know who that is.
umbrella.
You're about to die, Enrique, or something. Yep, he's dead.
Enrico!
Enrico, okay. But I wouldn't really call that a spoiler, because, like, you can tell just from, like, how things, like, the ominous footsteps, you just know that he's going to be murdered by something. I mean, just, like, it's kind of hard not to tell. Resuming the hard play. Yes. Whoever did this is definitely a professional. They shot him in the heart. So, I mean, sure, it wasn't like a lucky shot or just your average Joe knowing that a heart shot is 99.9% of the time gonna be a death no matter what. So, you know, I'm sure it was guaranteed professionalism. Now, if they were really professional, they should have shot me in the process. Oh God! Ah, damn it! I hate these hunters. I completely forgot that he pops out there, and I've played through this game like, if you include the PS1 version, 4 times. Well, 3.5, because I didn't finish it when it was on the GameCube version. I didn't get the chance to. But anyway, because I played fully once through on the original PlayStation 1 version, and then played through the GameCube version until I got to disc 2, and I started playing on disc 2, but never got the chance to finish it. And then, you know, it came out for the next-gen consoles, and I resumed from there. Been playing... My thoughts escaped me. But it came out on the next-gen console, so I started playing that, and I've played through it twice so far. This is my 3rd playthrough. First playthrough was with Chris, then did it again with Jill, and now I'm doing it a second time with Jill, except on hard difficulty. I don't know why I even... Stop! Ah, this is the problem when you button mash. I've been stuck for like a good 45 seconds reading the same object's description over and over again because I keep button mashing too much. Trying to skip through the dialogue. Now things are a bit more creepy. Yep, I'm gonna need to switch to that. Oh! Oh! Well... Shit pickle. Well, at least you didn't completely decapitate me. That's always fun. Maybe I should just avoid the enemies in total. Like, first hunter, not that bad, but those two... Yeah, that's... Load successful, then load it! I don't need to know how successful the load was. Sometimes confirmation screens are just unnecessary in my opinion. Alright, so once again we're going to put up the ink ribbon. Go through door number 1. Proceed down the hallway. Or shaft, whatever you prefer to call it. Go through door number 2. And you've won a new car! No, not really. But yeah, I have realised that I need to pick up the magazine. Yes, I know it's a huge gaping hole. That's not what I'm here for. I'm here for this.
You sure you're not here for the huge gaping hole?
Yeah. I'm sure I'm not here for the huge gaping goal.
You know what I mean. Gaping hole.
But yes, I'm sure I'm not here for the enormous gaper. There's a round lid. Open it? Why would I want to open a round lid? You know, and honestly, I don't really need to do that. So I'll just leave that in there so I can do anything with it until I get the shaft. I mean, the other part. The shaft is what's in there. I need the other part that connects to the shaft. There we go. I don't even need to open the damn lid.
Is that...
Alright, we just watched this. We don't need to watch it again. Okay. Thank you for giving me the hexagonal crank. And just out of my own...
Did you take his hexagonal crank?
Yes, I took his hexagonal crank. I'm taking his crank.
What is wrong with me?
Soon
I can't talk today.
Soon I'm gonna be yanking the crank. Well, twisting it anyway. It'll be going in circles. Alright, so there's gonna be a hunter right here. One cool little technique. As long as it doesn't get killed. Save some extra shotgun ammo. Use 1, maybe 2 shotgun blasts depending on the enemy, then switch to your pistol and finish them off. Or the other way around. You can use the pistol first, then the shotgun. Speaking of which, is my mic picking you up at all?
Yeah.
Okay. As long as you speak loudly, so I don't seem like I'm speaking to air. I would not like to pass off an air of mental insanity. Like the reason you can't see me, I don't have like a cam set up so you can see me, is because I'm in a padded cell and I don't want them to know. Well, gee. See, it's not my fault. The damn room is so damn small. I would love to have one of the like a separate camera, so that way I can set up a green screen so all you see is me, and then just no room behind me. Like, for instance, I don't want people to know I have a Spider-Man 3 poster that I got when Spider-Man 3 came out for the PS2. I have no healing items on me. Why, oh why, would I venture out anywhere on this game on hard difficulty without a healing item to speak of? That is very not very smart on my part. I got them rhymes all the time. Anyway, cheap shot. How am I doing? How am I doing? How am I doing? Ammo's 5. All right, let's. All right, well, it has some distance. Ah, I knew he was gonna hit me. Oh, yep, that was a kill. Alright, I wasn't sure if both of them were going to come at me at once, which is why I decided to go straight shotgun on the first instead of doing the switch. I am in danger. I really hope they didn't put yet another hunter in this next room. Oh, I don't even have any healing items in my... Ooh. Ooh, that's not good. I don't even know if I should save, honestly. I'm not going to save, and then if I die, I'll just go through that without, and hopefully take less damage. But I am in danger, which means now I can't even run as efficiently as before. Yes, we're going to open door number 658.
What's behind door number 1?
We've already discussed this. It was a shaft with a giant boulder.
Oh.
Oh, I remember this. Oh, I hate this. I hate the boulder running scenes. I've never died from running from these boulders, but I hate having to do it every time. Like, every time, it just, like, so much stress. Oh, damn it! That is the first time I have died from that. No, this isn't looking good. As a matter of fact, it's now gone completely bad. I have died. Speaking of which, Haley, can I get a quality check? How's the video quality?
I don't know. I'm looking at it on my phone.
Well, I tell you what, pull it up on your Xbox One.
But I don't have the Twitch app.
Why don't you download the damn Twitch app?
But why?
Because I told you before to download it. Don't you growl at me, Missy. I'll give you what for.
You have +0 now.
Oh, completely reset.
I have the key.
Okay, well, this is the reason I chose not to save. Hopefully I can give myself some more health, and if I do have more health when I come through here again, door number 1, I will go through and save the second time, or save when I come back, as long as I'm not in danger. I don't like to save when I'm in danger.
Now it says you still have 3,020.
I must reset. Alright,
Maybe I have.
I'll stop being a lazy, Maisie.
Oh, I do have it.
See? Yeah. Now what?
Great.
This is great.
This
And
makes
you
my
having
night.
the Twitch app already makes your night. That's the big thing right now. Is you've already got the Twitch app installed on your Xbox.
Yeah, because I don't have to go through the effort of trying to find it and install it.
There's no need to get that shaft yet. You're looking for me. You have to head to Twitch and activate it on the site. Would you like your laptop?
No.
Are you gonna try and do it? I tried to do it from your my iPod, and it really did not work well. So I really recommend you use the laptop.
Is that you, Jill?
Is that voice
Don't
Enrico's?
care about my recommendations.
You're alive.
And I'm gonna let this cutscene play out long enough for me to pop out the laptop.
Are you with anybody, Jill?
No.
Well, a couple
But
reasons.
Why?
Reasons that I shan't discuss with you at the moment.
Just H.
Someone is a
Not
traitor.
H.
Hey, can you never mind, I can reach it from here. Yeah, I know.
Enrico!
You wanna plug it in over there so I don't have to plug it in over here? Because when I used your PC earlier and I turned it off,
Traitor?
the battery was kinda low, so. Do you still have me up on? Oh, that's right. You're going to the thing from your phone. Hey, all you wonderful viewers. Thank you to the viewers who are taking the time out of their day to, well, night. Where I am, it's 1:10 a.m. So, taking the time out of their early morning to take a gander at what I have to offer. It means a lot. Oh, I forgot about him.
Shit.
Ah, I was hoping that maybe I could land a one-shot. Just like headshots on zombies, it is possible to get a one-shot kill on the hunters, but it is very difficult. Also, fun fact, if you use a dagger on a zombie, you can get your dagger back. All you have to do is blow off the zombie's head, your dagger will fall to the ground, you just run over and pick it up. I did not find that out until most of my way through my run with Chris that I did, and I was so happy. Alright, well, I'm not in danger, so I guess I'll go ahead and save again if I don't wind up in danger.
I used to but they made me change it.
No, they made you change your password. Your username's still the same.
Yeah, but it's part of my login.
Yeah. You don't remember what it is? Capital X, lowercase x, Haley Storm, lowercase. No, lowercase, I promise you. I don't know if it was a typo or an accident. Because I even looked through and checked the email for it, and the email said... No, I even looked at you on my followers list, excuse me, and the followers list listed your username as having a lowercase x instead of a capital.
No. Fine, I'll try it. But if it is that way, then I'm gonna get really pissed off.
Well, you can change it.
But I know that's not what I typed.
It might have been.
No.
So that's why you're getting all pissy. You should not be upset. This is not a time for upsetness.
Didn't work.
Didn't work? Well, try it with a capital X then.
Did.
Oh, your password is what you might like. Did it say the username or password is wrong, or did it say like either one could be wrong?
Okay, I said I don't know what my login is. I never said username or password. I just said I don't know what my login is. Meaning I'm not sure about either of them. Login doesn't mean username. It
Well, I
means
know.
the whole set.
I know. I like.
Oh, why isn't it working?
Why is it? Yeah. mic adjustment. Why is it that every time you turn on a computer device with Steam on it, Steam feels the need to try and update every single time? That'd be it'd already be one thing if it was just once a day, but it's like every time. If I turn this thing on multiple times a day, Steam is like, all right, it's time to update. No, it's not. You can check for updates all you like. You're not going to find one. Turn on the crank. I really don't want to use that yet. I would really like to find a red herb to pair it with, or at least another green herb. Let's see what I got here. I cannot believe I replaced my shotgun with my survival knife. How and when did this even happen? I need to reload.
I think what it is it only capitalized the beginning letter of my name. Because no other letter is capital like the first X.
Oh, that might be the case.
That very much bothers me. No way I would have made my last name lowercase. Haley, don't play that shit. That's incorrect as fuck.
Boulder time. Alright, we're gonna try not to get stuck on the wall and ran over. Barely. Google, why are you unresponsive? Do I need to perform CPR? I need to perform CPR, don't I? Oh yeah, I gotta go back up there. There's stuff up there. What the hell am I doing? Exploring! Righto, so we've made our way to another measly handgun magazine. Gonna be honest, I was hoping for herb and shotgun shells, or shotgun shells. I need some herb. Somebody get me some herb. I need it. Oh, that's right. That is... Oh, man. Why can't I have the flamethrower? Why is Jill's bosses have to be so much harder than Chris? That's the thing about this game is, like, there's give and take for every character. Like with Chris, you don't get to make V-Jolt unless you let Richard die. Or, excuse me, yeah, unless you let Richard die when you need the serum. But with Miss Jill here, you cannot get the flamethrower to use against Black Tiger. Load game.
You made the wrong choice. Yes, you did. You made the wrong choice. I think you pushed the wrong button, Max. Sorry.
What the hell is that? What the hell is that?
Twitch. One moment. Okay, let's turn around. Firstly, get my shotgun back. Put these back up. Oh, hey, I can just use the Magnum. I will dominate the black tiger. Green herb. Door. The door is done. Hello, Jordan Vale, aka Cool J. Okay, let's see here. Oh yeah, the boulder. Alright, I gotta do the boulder run yet again. I hate this boulder run. I hate it, 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 I hate it. I made it! This is not on PC, this is only Xbox One. As I do not have capture software for capturing stuff on PC, sadly. Expensive it is, and money I have not. What is your question? Alright, let's try this again. I didn't realize I could move yet. Yeah, I should have seen that coming. Like, seriously, what the hell was I thinking? I wonder if you can just, like, knife the web and go through the door without having to fight that bastard. I've never tried that before. I swear I'm not this bad at this game, it's just been a while. Load game. Loading content, please do not turn off your console. Why? Well, we have no idea. Okay, so again, chest, switch, foot up, reload, use crank, and being as I probably should have done this before, knowing that there's not going to be an herb in the next room or two, I might as well just use the herb as soon as I get it that's up there. Move on. I await your question. And go. Okay. Oh yeah, did I use? Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and use that. Now she's not grabbing her ribs. No, that boulder, you're not supposed to run against it. You're supposed to move to the door. Door, I say, the door. Alright, so we can we skip this mini cutscene? No, we cannot. Alright, so I'm actually going to try this. Now I've got the idea. Because I do not have the ammo to fight this guy. Ah, he got me. Alright, maybe I can take 2 more hits. Oh, no. I got way too close. So that just stemmed from me not paying attention right there. Yep. 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 Load game. Booyah. Fear can't kill you, but...
Yes, it can.
Oh, I know.
I hate it when people say that. Fear can't kill you. Yeah, it literally can. Especially if that fear induces
Were you able to log in? Oh, okay. I don't know if that's what you were doing or not.
resetting my password again. I know one of those had to be right. I didn't just put some random ass shit as my password.
Okay, so Boulder Run for the... what, 5th time now? Boulder Run complete. Cutscene skipped. Running induced.
God, how strong of a password?
Magazine picked up. Yeah, it's very hard to please their password strength measure.
Put a crap ton of numbers and a bunch of different letters and shit, and they're still like, sorry, but that's only a good password.
Yeah, I know, right? Don't forget capital letter. I wonder, like, if you could put symbols, I wonder if those would help boost your strength too. Yeah, I know. My passwords and wingdings beat that. Come on, move, 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 move. Yes. Alright. Oh, don't hit me. And I got another one trying to drop. Hey. Aw. Maybe I just have a better chance if I just like start hacking away instead of trying to do one at a time. This is the first boss that has like even killed me on hard. Like I've gotten through.
Oh, I've done it. Fuck you, Twitch.
Like I've gotten through the
Well, the Twitch gods might smite me.
now that I need to think of it, I cannot think of it. Oh yeah, I got through the prototype Crimson Head.
Oh my god. I don't care about the Galaxy Edge or whatever.
And I got through, I think, like, there's one other boss, maybe? Either way, I've gotten through, like, this whole thing, and, like, this is, like, the only boss that's really giving me trouble.
According to this ad supports you. You're not getting any money from this.
Do you think the quality looks decent? Damn it, I forgot to get the herb. Shit. Use the herb, Luke. I've been menued. Alright, we're gonna attempt this boulder run again. Well, it'd be messed up if I died here and this would have been the run where I made it past Black Tiger. Like, the boulder killed me, so then it didn't happen. It's like, you know, like, I always wonder that, like, if Destiny intended for you to make it past something, but, like, because you died before you got to the obstacle, you weren't able to, you know. Would the obstacle still be clearable? Okay, so maybe I should bring my own survival knife and like run straight for the door and start hacking away next time. If this fails. Alright, so we're gonna go past Black Tiger. Equip the knife. See if I can get him close enough. Damn. There's just like no distracting this thing. Load game. And so 6 hours later. Fight your fears and survive. Can I just run from my fears and survive? Would that be an option? Was that too much to ask? Yeah, I'm just gonna bring my own survival knife and run straight for that door. Like, once I get the chance. Equip. Land ho. Herb. Crush. Inhale. Make. Eat. Destroy. Run. Pushing forever remains an elusive mystery. Go! I don't even know why I opened up the menu there. Okay. Yes, 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 you can do all your stabby num-nums. Oh look, he destroyed part of his own door. See if I can get him to shoot the door again. Oh no! No! Just get, like, is he caught in an endless loop? Oh, it won't let me leave. Ah. Ah. All that effort. And it won't even let me leave. Yep, well, now I know I have to kill this bastard. I mean, sure, you know, we can't just uncover the door and make our way and just have him trapped in that room forever. No, we have to eliminate the giant spider. Yeah, he's gonna... This is not... Mandatory boss does not a good fight make.
When there's an obvious way out, that is.
Yeah. Okay. Well, now that I know that I have no choice in the matter, I'm bringing the Magnum. But not the Magnum rounds. I wonder if I could have skipped that. That would have saved time, wouldn't it? I'm glad I'm not running a speed run on this. That's not till later. Booyah! That boulder run just gets easier and easier every time. Booyah! Yes, I get the point. Please tell me I have the Magnum equipped, because did I put my pistol or the Magnum? Was it the Magnum? That's the Magnum. Oh! That was rude. I feel like there should be an herb in here. Okay, well, the Magnum made short work of that boss, but I did not want to have to use my Magnum and its ammo. 2, 3, 4. Come on, go to the yes! Ugh. Ugh. Now that we actually are making some progress. Which way? Okay, this way first. I don't think I'm poisoned. I never even got hit with the liquid attack. So yeah, okay, not poison. Good. Yeah, let's take the map. That's everything in this room. That's concerning. I was hoping for more herbitude. Oh, is this the room with... no, it is not. That's just where I came from. Ugh. No problem. You know what? I just totally spaced out. Okay, and this is gonna be the one to dislodge the boulder. Oh, I am a... No, never mind. Righto, so, second boulder run completed. First aid case, box, thingy-majigger found. Not combine. Examine. You can do this. Yes, first aid spray. This way. In the door.
She go work with Courtney. She said she was with the other day, and they were all drunk, and she was taking pool balls and putting them in her pools so that it looked like they were winning. She has been
Nice.
putting them in the
That's incredible. And then, oh yeah, I gotta. Okay, I know what I gotta do. I remember now. Okay, it's this color. So I'm mumbling at this point. What the hell? Okay, so for this puzzle, we shall now push this statue-like presence in front of this wall, and then no, don't push it. No, there you go. Okay, we will now activate this crank thingy. Camera perspective. Come on. Push the statue outwards. Because against the wall, it does me no good. Use it again, just to get that out the way. Push. Push. Don't push anymore. Stop it. No, this way. There you go. Push. 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 Well. Haha. Yes, turn me. Turn me like one of your French girls. Huh. Huh. Booyah. Come on. Clunk. There we go. Yes, I shall push the air. I don't know if that's far enough, but it's worth a shot. Like, you can't just slide it in there for me, come on. Go. Oh, you're kidding me. You know what? I can't discard this, can I? Don't want to use my first aid spray. I really don't. I don't like to use first aid spray until the very last possible second. Another door. Well, actually, it's not another door. It's just the door that I came in from, but... Alright, let's go. Okay, we go through here. Yeah, go through there. Forward. March. See the spider that was in here despawned. What the hell? Stop listening, Xbox. Stop listening. Thank you. I don't even know what happened there. At some point, my console seems to believe that I called its name. As if during coitus. Alright, here we go. Yeah. Making my way through this game. Okay. I am definitely gonna save, because that was a close call earlier. I'm one of those people. Literally, like, my first time ever playing Resident Evil, I ran out of ink ribbons so many times. It literally got to the point where was getting close to the end of the game. I was like, I have to keep this one ink ribbon for right before the end in case I fuck it up. But yeah, my very first time through, I literally used every ink ribbon in the game that I found. Through the door. I'm wondering if another hunter's gonna magically appear. I think of all the enemies in this game, even the Crimson Head, the zombies, all the enemies, the hunters are the ones I hate the most. It's because, like, there's no... They're like the most nimble and can cover the most ground, and they do the most damage, it feels like. They're a pain in the ass. Yes, open the round lid. Extract the shaft. Combine with shaft the thingy. Examine. Symbols are carved. Yes, turn. 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 Actually, I can probably just like... never mind. There we go. 4, 2, 3, 1. Yay. Four, 2, 3, 1. Yay! No, there's an elevator. Press the elevator switch.
Jill!
Barry? Thank God you're safe.
You too, Jill. A noise I heard brought me down here, but...
A noise, you say?
expect to
Brought you
find
down
a place
here,
like
you say?
this. Have any idea as to what might be at the bottom?
There's
mom.
only one way to find out.
By throwing a camera down there and looking at the footage. I hear the Lisa Trevor.
That sound. It could be a person. Jill, go check it out. We had enough surprises for one day. I'll stay here and secure our escape route in case something happens.
Okay.
You damn right you will. Yeah, not gonna find anything there, it seems. Oh, there's no items in here. That's reassuring. That's great. No items whatsoever. That just makes me so happy. I don't think I need the crank anymore, do I? Oh, this is a bad time to forget if I need a crank or not. I'm gonna say I don't need it. I'm gonna say that I don't need it. And if I have to come back to this item box, I'll be very cross with myself. I don't know why I came down here. I know there's nothing down here. What did I even bother coming down here for? See, this is another thing. If I was running a speed run, that would just cut into my time so hard. I do plan on speedrunning this game at some point. I'm not sure when. I'm trying to finish the hard difficulty playthrough first, and once I finish the hard play, I was probably going to try the wonderful 3-hour no save speedrun, and then from there just do PBs. Oh, Lisa, you whore. Oh, hello. Salvation. Oh, no. All up in my face. Alright, let's go through this door first. What is in this room? Oh yeah, this bit. Hey, stop. There you go. Come on, around the box. There you go. Now we've got it. Now you're thinking with portals. Well, I guess it'd be now you're thinking with boxes. No. Is there any items in here? Apparently there is. Is there anything on this platform? There is not. I've had a constant one viewer that stayed strong with me throughout almost this whole stream so far, and I want to personally thank you. It's just awesome. I have a lot of fun streaming for all the viewers and stuff, and it's like every time I get one that stays with me, or just like even when I get a couple that don't stay for a little while, it's just like such a wonderful experience. I know I really should heal. Like, I really should heal. Like, not just everything's green. I know I'm not gonna find a red herb. I really should just heal. Tell you what, if I come like really close to Lisa, Trevor, I will definitely just go ahead, and heal just in case she does start the swing, because she can close to one-shot you on hard difficulty, and I believe on very hard she can one-shot you. Barry, you bastard! How could you? I never saw this coming. Nah, I'm totally kidding. I saw it coming a mile away. You looked like a crafty sketch bastard. Did I legit forget to bring the... Oh my god. Oh god. Just... I did not. Just... I forgot to press the switch on the elevator. Damn it. That just... That's like I just insulted my own intelligence by doing that. I don't think I've ever made that mistake before. That is... Man, just... That's a progress killer right there. Like that is a momentum stopper. Like, did I have to listen to that whole thing before I could move? Was it imperative that she heard the elevator stop moving? It's like, oh, I can't move until I hear it stop. Okay, it's stopping to move. Hello, world. Embrace me. I'll go this way because last time... Oh, I'm wondering if she just, like... Whichever direction you decide to go, that she goes that direction. So she can pop out in front of you. Did I... Yep. Okay, now we're on the right direction. Wrong direction. Down the ladder. Booyah. 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 Why can't I, like, rush this whole pushing thing? One, and two, and three, 4. Booyah. I wish I could get the flamethrower out before the trash compactor crushes it mercilessly. Okay. Booyah. Alright, Lisa, I shall lead you on a wild goose chase. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Not good. What was that? It's like, oh, there's something behind me. Arr. Booyah. Through the door. Oh wait, that's not a door, is it? Nope. That makes me feel stupid. The desk is cluttered with old beat-up dolls and used candles. Oh my. The fire has died out, but it shows signs of use. A huge collection of whatever. Oh dear. I know there's got to be an item in here somewhere. Yeah, not seeing anything. You know what? Fine. Whatever. Screw it. Oh, this water's so dirty. Snakes! No! How could this be? Don't let them follow me. Yes, I'll take the jewelry box. Well, I cannot find the picture that you pick up detailing what's going on. It's a really interesting piece of story. Oh well. Ah, another green herb. Hallelujah. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and combine these two then. Use it, that'll put us in fine. We pick this up, still have an inventory slot free. Making my way up a ladder. Oh, and then it goes into a little. I would do the little climbing scene, then go into the loading screen. Honestly, I would just go straight into the loading screen. Save a few seconds. I hate this place. Wait a minute, can you open that earlier? Is this the one that requires the little ruby, ain't it? It is not. Oh, it's in the thing. Oh, I forgot it was in the thing. A family picture and notes. This is a bit about Elisa Trevor. There's something written on the back. November 10th, 1967. Progenitor virus administered. The progenitor virus, if you did not know, is actually the base virus that the T virus was kind of formed out of. Progenitor virus is like the initial person mutating virus. And there's actually Resident Evil 5 centers more around the progenitor virus as opposed to the T virus or the G virus or whatever. And of course, the G virus I believe is mentioned in RE5, but as far as Resident Evil 4, or actually, one cool thing I thought was cool about Resident Evil 4 is it got rid of the whole past viruses and introduced a new parasite called Las Plagas, which functioned not so much as a degenerative mutagen, but it served the purpose of mutating a more human-like, with a more human-like appearance, as opposed to a zombie or your average Crimson Head / Hunter and whatnot. Okay, anyway. Progenitor virus administered to Jessica, that's Lisa Trevor's mother. Lisa Trevor is the weird, creepy thing with the shackles and everything. Administered virus type A, plasmalizing of tissue during cell activation. Virus fusion negative, action disposed. In other words, they didn't do shit. Lisa, that's the shackled chick. Administered virus type B, plasmalizing of tissue during cell activation. Virus fusion positive but delayed fusion. Now the interesting about Lisa Trevor is, unlike most other people, her body actually accepted and bonded with the virus very well, to the point where she was able to take all of the best benefits from every bit of virus they injected into her, which gave her near immunity to anything. Body modification, observe constant results. Status, continue protective observation. George, action terminated November 30th, 1967. That was their father. Journals left by someone. Okay, this is Lisa Trevor's journal. I feel dizzy after the shot they gave me. I don't see Mom. Where did they take her? She promised that we would escape together. Did she escape alone and leave me behind? November 15th, 1967. I found Mom. We ate together. I was very happy. But she was a fake. Not my real mom. Some face, but different inside. Have to find Mom. Have to give face back to Mother. I got Mom's face back. Nobody can have my mom except me. I attach her face to me so she doesn't go away because Mom's sad when I meet her without her face. Now, if you didn't gather this from the info here, Lisa Trevor actually, those big weird flesh mounds on her, they're actually faces that she's carved off and attached to her. The first one being the lady they sent in as a double for her mother because her mother was undergoing experiments and they were keeping them separated and sent in a body double to act as her mother to try and keep her happy-ish. But she knew that it wasn't her mother. Another thing that's happened to Lisa, though, the one thing that did degrade was her basic speech abilities and basic knowledge. Like, she's very cave woman, Neanderthalish, if you will. So, yeah, hence the various grunts and groans. Alright, so from inside the box, scent of mommy, maybe true mother there. Stone box hard, it hurts, steel rope in the way. Can't see mother because 4 stones. That's actually a hint to a later puzzle in the game. Do I need to put anything on? Oh yeah, I can go ahead and... We're going to go ahead and leave this in here for now. We won't need it until we go by another area. I'm not going to save here. I'm going to wait till I get to a later save room to save. Alright, so let's get out of here. That zombie. That random zombie. More zombies. Alright, another trail up the stairs. Up some other stairs. The various wet trail. Through yet another door. Get through the door, woman. Grab this stone and metal object. Oh, please don't want there to be a hunter in here. Okay. Into here, save room. Alright, let's see here. Got a metal object in the inventory. Put that up, we don't really need that at the moment. Honestly, I'm gonna go ahead and put this first aid spray up too. for safety, I don't normally save this often. We're back in the... The reason I have multiple saves, I like to keep multiple saves in case I do something in a way that I know I could do a lot better. Or perhaps like I want to go back to a certain point to try something else. I also use this method when I'm trying to like unlock all the endings for a game without having to go through the game, an entire game, multiple times. Like in Fable, one of the things you could do in Fable 2 was copy your save over to a memory unit or a flash drive or whatever, beat the game on the current save, and go through and pick your ending. And just make sure you save like right before the ending. Beat the game on the current save, go through the ending. Then go into your system memory, pull the save, recopy it back onto the actual system, repeat the process, rinse and repeat until you've gotten all 3 endings. I actually wound up screwing up and not remembering to copy my save, and so I wound up just having to start a whole new game just to try and get another ending. And I never really did finish this. I never unlocked all 3 endings for the game. Like I started playing, then I was just like, I'll play something else for now. Oh yeah, I shouldn't have saved. Ah. Booyah, door unlocked. Yeah, there's the typewriter. I knew I shouldn't have saved. I should just wait until I got to that typewriter. Would have made a lot more sense, especially if I die, because it's going to be a long trip if I die, and I want to save my saves. I don't know. Yeah, I can probably avoid Lisa. Yeah. Okay, I guess the only thing I can do is move on at the moment. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Through the door. Ready for more. Oh yes. There is an item. Oh yeah, never mind. I have. That's not anything that's up here. Ladder. Cutscene.
Jill, you're alive. I was worried because I thought you were.
Start talking.
Oh yeah.
I didn't want to do it. Believe me, I can explain.
Badass.
Lie to me.
Damn it, Lisa. You're ruining this tender moment. Ow.
No time to talk. Jill, hand me my gun.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Thanks, Jill.
Oh, come on. Oh, no. Oh. Thank you, Barry. Just don't bother me. Don't you know what I'm trying to do? I must reunite you with your bitch-ass mother. There you go, Lisa. I have opened the stone box that you smelled Mommy sent in. The first coherent word she's probably said in years. Oh yeah, this is actually the letter from Lisa's mother to Lisa about them escaping. So, yeah. Day by day, I can feel my conscience drifting further away. The shots given to me by men in white clothes made some of Mommy's itching go away. Today, they gave me another shot saying it was nutrition. When they give me the shots, Mommy's can't think straight, but Mommy's shocked and sad because Mommy's unable to think of you all the time. Mommy's afraid of forgetting everything, especially the memories of you and Daddy. What your faces look like, how we used to be together, they're all starting to disappear into somewhere dark in my mind. Oh, Lisa, I wish I could touch your face and hold you in my arms right now so that I can hold on to our wonderful memories of you and Daddy. Lisa, we can't stay here any longer. We have to escape. Listen to me, Lisa. Our chance to escape is the next time when we go to that lab together. We'll both pretend that we are both unconscious, and when the man in white closes off guard, that will be our chance. When we're on the outside, let's look for Daddy together. Okay, sweetie? Be strong, Lisa. November 13th, 1967. Jessica Trevor. Alright, let's do this. Hey, look at Dr. Barry. I wonder what Barry has to say. Barry. Barry. What you doing, Barry? Speak to me, Barry.
I don't believe that thing's really dead. Leave this place up to me and go on ahead.
Okay.
Let's do this. Oh yeah. Okay, so. My god. This is every run I do, I always forget about it. I gotta go get the medals. Damn it. I'm gonna have to make myself a mental note next time. Bring the medals. I gotta go all the way back to the item box. How convenient. Come on. There we go. And up the stairs. Okay. Down the stairs. Righto. Down the oh, damn it, woman. Booyah. right around the giant stone coffin. That was not really giant. And now we can finally move on. Eagle to the south, wolf to the north. Now we get to watch the water drain. Right, that was an important cutscene, so just skipped it. Using the elevator, we shall make our way descent. There we go, morning cribbins, yay! No! No! Grab the ink ribbons. No. Woman. Booyah! Okay. I'm going to make a save now. Q. Oh yeah, we're gonna need the lighter. There's a couple of zombies out here, and they will need to be banned. Nope, nope, nope. Well, that sucks. Well, that used my last bit of defense. Oh, there's 3. Ah, not good. Hey, get off me. Huh. Well then, that was an event. In all honesty, I didn't see that one coming. Load game. Got a bright flash of light. Alright, I'll get a little bit more done, and then I'm going to switch over to Killer Instinct for a couple hours, and then probably just end the stream and be happy. Oh yeah, I forgot to put my ink ribbon back on the game. And I forgot to get the lighter and stuff, so I might as well just go back in there anyway. Ah, poop. They're not close enough to be on top of each other for me to be able to double burn. Oh well. Yeah. Really hoping that if I just like kind of killed them in place, they would fall on top of each other. Which is actually an achievement. If you can burn 2 zombies with 1 use of the lighter, you get an achievement for it. It's a hidden achievement, secret achievement. Ammo disc, please. Oh, that's everything in this room. Alright, now to head back into the other room. Gotta put up stuff that needs to be put up. Just in case I ever need it, I'll go ahead and find that. Yeah, like, on hard, honestly, because one of the only ways you can really get a guaranteed headshot is if you're close enough to aim up to actually get the headshot. Like, his random checks critical hits from a neutral standing position at any distance. Very rare chance for a headshot. There's a couple different ways to improve your headshot chance. There's, of course, being right up on the zombie and aiming up. Another way to improve your chance is actually to be on the side of the zombie, like kind of aiming toward the temple. And apparently doing something called a quick draw shot, which is where you shoot immediately after aiming at a zombie, can also increase your chance of getting a critical hit. But on very hard, it's honestly most of the time not worth it to try and get a critical hit. Like, whatever zombies you have to kill and can't avoid, just go through the trouble of going to get oil and burning them. Yeah, got me some herb. Woo! Sweet. But being on hard, trying to get headshots is very much a risk that's not worth it most of the time. I just need to take a look at your colon here and lungs. Everything else that pops up in this X-ray. I've been through this puzzle before. I don't even know why I'm bothering with this. Yeah. All you gotta do for this puzzle is just put the X-ray photos up in alphabetical order by name, and you get the corresponding letter of whatever ailment the person has. And you get the password for the door that you need the password for on the computer. That was the information I just went through. If you played Resident Evil 4, you'll know of this person. Or Resident Evil 2 is when you actually get to meet her for the first time, but that was about two people named John and Ada. Ada Wong, referring to the girl from Resident Evil 2 trying to get the G-Virus that her husband takes or whatever. Is there anything else in this room? No, there isn't. I don't think so. Okay, well, we'll go on and move on then. And if you read through that, it's just talking about John's wrote a letter to Ada letting her know to set up the self-destruct, and he left some information for her or whatever. I think it even mentions the G-Virus, but alright, see if we can do a tease. Now, if you're ever trying to get around a zombie in a hallway, the easiest way to do it is just to let him get close to you and just keep backing away until he goes for the grab. Just tap the backwards direction, and you should avoid the grab, and you can just go around him during his recovery animations. About BF researchers. Oh yeah, this is actually stuff on there. There's now evidence that when the host loses consciousness, the body goes into a dormant state. During this time, the virus becomes active and rapidly transforms and reconstructs the basic composition of the body. The host eventually mutated into a humanoid creature. We call them VX. They're actually talking about the Crimson Heads. Its speed and amazing muscular development are particularly noteworthy. After transformation, it becomes more agile and aggressive. Already 4 researchers have died from trying to feed it, turning the place into an instant bloodbath. Ever since the tragic and barbaric accident, we have decided to call its kind Crimson Heads, which is where they get the name. Crimson being the color of the blood. But that dangerous and precious prototype specimen can't be left there. We have to figure out a way to deal with it. Termination is definitely not an option. Now, this is actually referring solely to the Crimson Head that is in the coffin that you have to fight very early in the game. We finally decided to freeze the specimen and confine the body inside the basement of the backyard cemetery, which is where you find it. Which, why a cemetery itself has a basement, I'll never know. Oh, hello. Yes, shock charge. Woohoo. Okay, that's the only item in the room. Now to go to the computer. Alright, login. John. Password. Ada. Not a very secure password. Also, not even a very secure login. Basement, second floor. Set the password, as always. One of the few things in this game that can just be guessed through. And most Resident Evil games, there are actually some puzzles and stuff that you have to find the solution for because it's randomly generated and won't actually be a solution until you find the solution, like for codes that have doors and stuff, or you know, any kind of button-oriented puzzles. I don't know if it was that way, and I'm not sure if it's the RNG, if it's RNG codes in this game though, the first game. But I know that there, in most of the other games, most codes are RNG, and you have to find the whatever file or whatever that gives you the code, or whatever information you need to find for the game to realize that you have now the code to get through whatever doors you're gonna get through. Where was that going again? I unlocked 2 doors and don't remember which one I wanted to go through. You. Come here. There we go. Ah! Timing. Bad timing. That's my fault. I hope that doesn't kill him, because then I'll have to burn him. Otherwise I'll turn into a Crimson Head. Oh, whoops, I'm already... Ugh. Wrong door. Pardon me, madam, it is this door I intended for you to enter. So this room, I believe, has an ammo reader, don't it? Oh, what are you doing here? Alright, he's way too close to you. We're using the pistol on. Booyah! No need to even burn him now. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna switch to the pistol. There's another zombie right up this way, I believe. Oh, nope, never mind. I was thinking there was one. Oh, crap. I meant to bring... I knew we should have brought an ammo disc with me. Yeah, I know. That's just about the whole stars situation. That's not even the most interesting part of the whole story behind those games. Warning, fuel may explode if shaken in a large yard. Oh yeah, I don't even know why I bothered opening that. I gotta go get the fuel container before I can do anything with that. Well, I gotta go get an ammo disc and come on. Well, actually, I'll just save coming back for that until after I've got the fuel container. The empty fuel container. That'd be the quickest thing to do. Yes, and like most of the actual gameplay isn't much harder. Like the zombies, they take more hits to kill, and you die quicker. The zombies are still pretty much just as stupid, so you can get around them. As long as, like, if you play through it on normal and you get like good at learning the zombies' movements and like how to avoid them, and you know how to conserve ammunition in the important places, then you'll be able to get through hard. It might kill you a couple times. The hardest thing about hard is probably the boss fights. That's what gives me the most trouble. But as far as the rest of the game, it does provide a nice extra bit of challenge. But I wouldn't say it's a lot harder than normal. Now, if you go for the hardest difficulty, which is very hard, then you'll really have some trouble because there are enemies that can one-shot you. And by God, that is the biggest pain in the ass. Another quite difficult mode is, you have the regular difficulty modes, then you unlock 2 special modes, one called True Survival Mode, in which the item chests that you have, none of them are linked together, so if you put something in an item chest in the mansion, it won't be in any of the other chests, except for the chest you put it in. So, and then there's invisible enemy mode, and one of the famous challenges for this game is to go through the game in invisible enemy mode, on the hardest difficulty, which is, by golly, quite the challenge. Oh, I love this slideshow. Okay, I'm actually gonna skip through it so I can start from the beginning. And just put this into the filter. Anyway, so this slideshow is awesome. This gives you some info on the names of the creatures you fight. Like, for instance, the dogs, which were fondly called devil dogs. The actual name for them is the MA-39 Cerberus. MA, I believe, referring to the virus type that the dog was injected with. FI... Oh, no, MA referring to the type of species it is as a mammal. And then there's FI for fish, which is Neptune. That's the giant shark that you see in an earlier part of the game. The mammal 121 Hunter, which is wrong. Those are actually reptiles, if I'm not mistaken. But, these are the hunters that I hate so damn much. T002 Tyrant. And that's referring to the... Oh, no, it might be referring to the type of virus it was injected with, because this is injected with the T-type, or Tyrant-type virus. Which is actually what the T stands for, and T-virus is Tyrant. And then Bioorganic Weapons Research Group. Development Staff. And as you can see, if you recognize his shady ass, right there on the right is Wesker. 8462. Okay. Another, like, as far as difficulty progression in this game, basically the thing that makes it more difficult is the game tolerates fewer mistakes before it just says you're dead. So if you can go through the game and learn the mistakes that you've made before and learn from the mistakes, like I said, you can get through it pretty easily. I cannot believe I forgot the code. I want to say it's 8476. Damn, I think that's the first time that's ever happened. 8462 or 7. I don't know. I accidentally button mashed again. I know it's 8462. Booyah. Use Kenneth's film. View it. Yeah. Oh yeah. If you pick up the film from Kenneth's dead body, you get to see this when you get here. I thought it was kind of ridiculous how you had to wait all the way until you got to this point to view this, but it is pretty cool. You get to see Kenneth's death from his perspective. And this is actually the first zombie you fight that you encounter in this game, is the one that killed Kenneth there. That's who you see that zombie eating in the very beginning of the game. So I think that's it for this room, right? No, not it for this room? Did I forget something? Screen for movie projector. Oh wait, is there an item over here? Oh, the map! Should I put the ammo to it? Oh, what do I need to do? I got the key now. Ammo disc up or no up or no up? I'll just leave it in my inventory. I probably have enough inventory space. No, I need to put up, actually I need to put up some other stuff. You know, we'll use this opportunity to save in case I screw up again. Yeah, I know, it's like every other character in the game. Munch, oh no. And then Jill, Chris, and Barry. Oh yeah, we can take a few. We can knock it with the best of them. You know, there's no big deal. All the boss fights have prepared me for this moment, I'll tell you that much. And I also wonder, like, do they bear an immunity to the T-virus? Because in a lot of the lore and story of the game, even so much as a scratch from a zombie can give you the T-virus. So I'm feeling they must bear immunity to it, and you would think that somebody would pick up on that and be like, hey, maybe we can cure this with your blood. But I suppose they just never thought to give that any attention. Alright, so now we got all 3 ammo discs. The ammo discs you put in various passcode machines throughout the laboratories here, and that's how you free Chris if you're playing as Jill, or free Jill if you're playing as Chris. They unlock the levers that unlock the door that is guarding said character. Oh, and I just remember, oh man, I hope that shock charge did not turn that other zombie into a Crimson Head. Okay, good, he didn't die from the shock charge. There it goes. Sometimes you can just stand there and they'll do a early grab and miss you. Alright, laboratory key there. Laboratory key there, no further use for this key. Discard it, yes. And that opens up another inventory slot. There's no point in moving this at the time. Okay, let's just do this then. Would you go in the vent? Oh, these bastards. Oh, I hate them. I'm gonna go ahead and go in here. You know what? I should have brought an ammo. Damn it, I did it again. I should have guessed I needed an ammo disc. So we'll go in here, and is there any items in this room in particular? No, there is not. This room is useless unless you have an ammo disc. Alright, so we're actually going to go back and waste some more time. Okay, I was wondering if there's anything back there. I hate those insects. They're a pain in the ass. So we're going to go back to our item box, grab an ammo disc, because there's actually a password machine in the other room that I, like, totally forgot about. I'm getting real tired of dealing with you. Ah, he got me. Oh yeah, one bite escapes. That's an important detail if you're going to play this game on any difficulty other than normal. There's a one bite escape is the only way you can survive. If you don't learn the one bite escape, it's gonna make the game that much harder. What you do when you do the one bite escape is you're gonna be rotating the movement stick in circles, and I do mean circles. That gives you the most directional inputs at once, while rapidly tapping the X button. That's the only way that you can get a one bite escape, and that's the only way that you can survive on the harder difficulties, because otherwise normal escapes are 3 bites for Jill. The one bite escape is easier to pull off for Chris than Jill, but 3 bite escapes leave you with a lot of damage, and I mean, you will go from fine to danger on hard mode, and on very hard it'll probably kill you. Speaking of which, these mixed herbs. How's my health? Did that take much? Yeah, it did take some health. You know what? I'm just gonna leave my health as is. Alright, while I've got a free moment to talk about it, I want to thank you for sticking out the viewing through the long haul. I've really appreciated having you as a viewer and having any viewers at all. It means a lot because I don't normally get viewers that often. As a matter of fact, I streamed for about, I'm going to say 4 to 6 hours yesterday and didn't get a single viewer, except for one viewer that stuck around for about 35 seconds. So it means a lot when I get any viewers, and I want to personally thank you, especially for having viewed me for so long. And while I have the opportunity, if you like the content that you've seen so far, I do try to stream just about every day. And I stream a bunch of different games. If you have any particular game that you'd like to see that I have, right now I can only stream on the Xbox One and PS4. And on the PS4 I can't get commentary, but I plan on getting a capture card so I can stream Nintendo stuff as well. But if you do have any game in particular you'd like to see sometime that I have on the Xbox One or PS4, and I can tell you all I have on the PS4 is Oddworld, Never Alone, and Bloodborne, and Last of Us Remastered. But just drop a comment, and if I have the game, I'll be glad to stream it sometime. And like I said, I try to stream every day, and during the weekends, I actually stream with friends. Transmitting the passcode seems to have unlocked something. Something, eh? Oh, well, that hurt. Only effective weapon against those guys. Alright, where's the item that's in here? Body bag. Ah, get away. Oh, yep. He might kill me. Well, that's most of my shotgun ammo gone. And I will now have to head back to get healing objects. You can stop reading that now. Okay, so it says I have not collected an item in this area, but I cannot find the item it is referring to. Oh, there it is. Hey, shotgun shells. Sweet, okay. Need those. Let's get out of here. Oh, this is gonna suck if I don't grab the escape. Oh no! Yep. That was not a good time to die. Well then, that was upsetting. Alright, so now at least I remember, I know I gotta go to the ammo disc, and I believe I haven't even so much gone to the computer since my last save, so I don't need to redo all that. I don't need to read that a headshot too. That sucked. Sucked balls. Major balls. In the darkness lies your fears. Is that so? Is that so now? Oh, I haven't even killed those 3 zombies yet. Oh, that's upsetting. Ugh, I don't want to go through that again. Well, I can do a lot quicker than I did before, which means I'll cut down on my final time. That, cannot believe that I died. Of all the times I've run successful escape, one bite escapes, and the one time that it fails is the one time I need it not to fail. I mean, not even one, excuse me, in all the times I've run successful runarounds, completely avoiding a zombie, and that's the one time that it fails. What I needed the most. Hi, babe. You were dead. Deal with it. I hope I'm hitting him. Okay, now I know I'm hitting him. I can hear the sound. Booyah, boo. Well, no, here we go. Try again. One. Eh. I'm doing an MF5 shot. Okay. Oh man. Ah. Damn it, I should have let him closer over to this guy. I could have probably... Oh, hold on. He's still... Okay, okay. Still alive. I can probably get a double burn. Booyah! Definite double burn. Oh, you not dead bastard. Oh, that would just figure. And ruin the double burn. I am very upset with this. Which one did I get? Oh, that one. Oh, well, and there I go standing in the fire. Man, that is the most horrible, cruel trick I think this game has played on me. I don't know why I went through that door when I very clearly saw the fuel canteen on the other side of the door. That was the most perfect setup. Should have done a double shot. Double tap. I know. Rule number 2, I believe. Double tap. Actually, I better get on the other side of him so I can just walk away. Booyah. On fire! And another one burns. I just like the way they burn. Let's go ahead and refill my fuel canteen. Not a single drop of kerosene remains. How sad. Booyah. That's okay, I'll take it. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and bring the ammo disc with me this time. Just so I can take care of that while I'm down there. I'm still upset about that missed double burn. That was, that would have saved a whole canteen usage and some time. Second image. I don't even know. Yeah, shouldn't it? Well, I'll just keep them both on me then. Is there even a need to go in the other room that gives you... You know, I want to try skipping that room completely. Let's see if I can, anyway. Alright, going for the zombie skip. There we go. I don't trust trying in that really tight hallway there, which is why I take the long way. Alright, we're gonna go back here first and get the shock charge, then come around and yeah, battery pack. There we go. Make our way around and go to the computer. Yeah, we read that earlier. Not Jom. Who's Jom? John. Accessing. Verified. Basement, second floor. No, you. Anyway. Accessing. Permission granted. Unlocked. Yeah, I know. Basement, third floor. Unlocked. Perfect. Thank you. Cancel. Quit, yes. Get out of there. Move on. Another one bites the dust. Yeah, the equipment box is a pain. Like, it's kind of one of the one of the things that made it more, you know, real survival based, but at the same time, forgetting something in the equipment box is like stubbing a broken toe. It's literally that annoying sometimes, because you can sometimes make a like 20-minute run back to the equipment box just to get an item you forgot, and it can be like such a simple item. And then, because they do not give you much space at all with some of the stuff. Now, one thing I'm really glad of is the fact that in the first Resident Evil, they don't have the double boxing stuff, the stuff that takes up 2 or more boxes. Not that room. Not. Alright, gotta go for the headshot. This worked the first time I went through here before I died. Booyah! Second time. Alright. Twice in a row. I almost never get 2 in a row. Alright, I'm gonna have to... There we go. Triple herb. Alright, grab the projector reel. Slide filter, excuse me. Go right here. Use image number 1. Okay, I'm gonna head back this way. And this hallway is a safe hallway. Alright, real quick, I have got to take a bathroom break. I will be back in 5. Alright, so I've made my return. I apologize for the absence. And now we resume. Where did I... Oh yeah, I need to go up here. Next on our quest, the key, the last key you get in the game. Just to get the slide filter out of my inventory. Oh, it makes you automatically view it. Alright. Get the key. I spend more time rubbing against a wall trying to grab things sometimes than I do actually taking care of business. That's everything at least for a minute. It is not. What did I forget? What did I forget? Is there ammo or health? Because that would be useful. Any herbs? Come on, man. You got any herbs? I'm jonesing, bruh. No, no, no. No herbs. No ammo. Oh, that's... Apparently that's still not it. I don't know what I've forgotten. Oh, wait a minute. Is that a piece of paper I can grab? Yep, map of the laboratory. That's what I knew there was something I was forgetting. Map of the laboratory. Honestly, probably didn't even need that. I probably could just move it on without it. Let's do this. Here we go. Down the stairs ring. Actually, because I died last time after taking care of that, I'm going to save now. As much as a time killer as it is. Booyah. Okay. Stay successful. Okay. I was about to leave without putting up my ink ribbon. You know what? Honestly, I don't even know if I need to keep the pistol anymore. Can't think of any small enemies that the pistol will do any good against. I'll keep it as a backup. No telling with this damn game what kind of backup I may need. What I'm least excited about is those damn insectoid creatures. They literally, the pistol is near useless against them, especially on the harder difficulty. Like on normal, you can work it with the pistol, but on hard, it's just like the shotgun is the only way to cleanly dispatch them. Aside from the bigger weapons, of course, because they do not care for pistols. Oh yeah, I know. That was the one. That was the one main complaint I had about this game, was like running out of ink ribbons. Was probably my biggest problem when I first started playing this game, because I played it on the first time I ever went through Resident Evil was on the PS1. Hooray, hooray! And I literally ran out of ink ribbons so many times and wound up literally by the end of the game I had one ink ribbon left that I had been saving for so long, and just so I could try and save it till right before the end of the game in case I screwed up close to the end of the game, so I wouldn't have to do a whole bunch of crap. And let me tell you, it was ridiculous. And when I because it had been years since I had played it when the Xbox One edition came out. I shouldn't have even got down. Why did I get down? I could have avoided that hit completely. But when the Xbox One edition came out and I run through this again, it had been so many years that I'd forgotten how few ink ribbons there were. So I wound up running out of ink ribbons like I think twice throughout my whole run, and I was like, I've got to be careful about these ink ribbons. But once I like relearned the mansion and everything, started getting through it, it got better. And then of course this run I've got some to spare. No! There's no way of getting out of here without having to deal with him. Oh, don't you kill me. Oh, sweet, close range shots. Thank you, close range shots. I probably should have took the shafts and got out of here. See, now I've got to make... Oh, wait, no, I brought healing items with me. Hey! Last time before I died and had to redo all this, I forgot to bring a healing item with me and wound up... Yeah, I could probably take another hit. Was going to have to trek back all the way to the item box just to get something to heal with, but died on the way. Oh, hey, this is a save room. Oh, wait, no, that's not. What the hell's wrong with me? This is the save room. What are you doing here? Stop you moaning. Sure, it's not very gentlemanly of you to be moaning in public like that. Let's get the first aid spray. Since we have 2 first aid sprays now, I'm going to go ahead and use that. See, I normally don't like to use full heal items, especially like first aid sprays and triple herbs, unless I am in danger. But on hard, it's kind of hard to predict when you'll take a hit that brings you down too much, or when you'll take a hit that's just enough to put you in danger. So, but being as I have 2 first aid sprays now, healing is an option. You know what? I think I'll go ahead and say. Speaking of which, I've gotten everything in this room. Yeah. Oh yeah, I know the feels. Like seriously, because my dad actually, this is probably his favorite game out of all the games he's ever played, and he was doing a run, just a normal casual play run, but didn't realize he was accidentally doing a no saves run and made it about 8 hours into play. Probably not even that much because he runs through the game pretty fast. I want to say it was about 6 hours actually, and he was almost at the laboratory, then died and didn't realize that he had forgotten to save until he died. So he actually this wasn't a case of running out of equipment. This was a case of forgetting to save. And then my first time through, I ran out of equipments about 7 or 8 times throughout my whole time playing, and like died after 2 hours of progress. Had to repeat the whole setup. Like this is like the ink ribbon system is a very punishing save system in my opinion. What am I doing? I am all sidetracked. Okay, here we go. Yeah, good to go. Oh yeah, those damn shells. I need to put those up. I love these incendiary shells for regular zombies because then I eliminate the need to use the oil and lighter. Oh yeah, I know the PS1 version. Like, it's just like one of the biggest classics on the PlayStation for me was Resident Evil. Like, there's a lot of classics on the PlayStation 2, but Resident Evil is one of the ones that stuck with me the most. I love how their genitals have rotted off. That's a great way to get around putting genitals on these zombies. I want to say Resident Evil is one of my favorite PlayStation 1 games aside from the Mortal Kombat games, because... Oh no! Get out of here! And while we've got it, a chance, let's see if we can do the switch. Yes! That saves serious shotgun shells ammo. One of the best. Can't take it out, can I? Oh, I can't. Okay. one of the best ways to save ammo is just simply to pump a shotgun shot at close range and then immediately switch to the pistol and just try and pull out as many shots as you can. Think about it, I'm trying to remember what my first PS1 game, I don't even know what my first, I think Ape Escape was my first PlayStation 1 game. Oh, I thought this looped around. I'm gonna have to. I'm wondering. I can't remember if that's the room with the password machine in it, or if it's this next room. Oh yeah, that other room was definitely the room with the password machine. Well, let's make a full loop. Get around the bugs. Oh yeah, I remember because this is a dead end over here. And I remember that trapped me my last run through this game. And I died because of it, because I didn't have any helions and my health was low. As meaning the passcode worked. Seems to have unlocked something. I'm not sure what at this point. There we go. And we are out of there. I really hate fighting those bug things. I think they added too many too, because I made a run in this game trying to kill every possible enemy I could, save for like killing every snake, because that's impossible because they always respawn. And literally I think I expended more ammo killing those bug creatures than I did zombies, just about, because they so many of them, and after you clear out the room, even more come, and it's just like, I really don't want to deal with you guys right now. Come on. Thank you. Alright, right now we're going to free Chris. Even though he won't do anything at first. I should go ahead and get this taken care of while I have the chance. Really? There we go. Come on. Bullet, yes. Yeah, I know, like, the zombies are like the easiest creatures to avoid dying by. I will admit, I've died by zombies before just from, you know, being low on health and trying to do a zombie runaround and him grabbing me, but, like, for the most part, the zombies are the joke enemy of the game, if you will. Like, but they're really cool, though. I really enjoy, like, the zombies. Like, you gotta give them some credit just for being cool. Come on. Yeah, I know you can go downstairs faster than that. I can. And I'm not even military trained like you are.
Jill?
Chris, you're alive.
Of course I'm alive.
Yeah,
Jill,
so you don't get
there's
to see this
something big
cutscene,
going down, and I don't
if I'm not
think we're
mistaken,
part of
unless you
the
talk to him before activating the
I have to get you out
self-destruct.
of here.
Yeah, it's locked. I know. Hold on.
It won't open. Wait, I'll be back to get you out.
Okay. No sightseeing, though.
I wonder what he's sitting there thinking, like, after I leave. I wonder if he's just like, she's not coming back. She's not coming back. I better just sit on the bed and die now. She's not coming back. Okay, what do I want to do next? Speaking of which, what can? Oh yeah, fuel cannon, fuel thingy, fuel majigger. Whatchamacallit? That's in this room. Oh, because I came where I needed to come anyway. Okay, that's good. Yeah, I would agree that the zombies do make the game. They're like one of the coolest elements in the game, and like they also give it some of the best. Like they also help add to its awesome atmosphere. What am I doing over there? I need to come over here. It's not necessary to use this. What? Okay, let's line right up with it. Or is this one of the few things that you have to? Never mind. You actually have to go in and open it first, and everything else you can just use the item without even having to so much as interact with it. No, this has got to be the one that's different. I actually, the fuel may explode when shaken and jarred. I actually decided to test that and see if that happened, and yeah, it does. explode. It's pretty funny. You just see like this big, huge explosion, then the "you died" screen pops up. Oh, I almost did it again. If I'm not mistaken, there's actually a. I don't know if they have it in this version. I believe it was in the GameCube version though. There's actually a glitch where if you just tap the run button quick enough, you can actually run without the game realizing that you're running, and it will never explode. But I don't know, and I kind of don't want to test it. Alright, this is gonna be the hard part. There we go. That is probably the quickest I have ever gotten around a zombie. Alright, every part of me wants to, like, just say, oh, I can make it and skip saving. But I know that if I do that, I will probably die by either blowing up. Well, most likely just by blowing up. So I'm going to go ahead and save just in case I do die. My dad's actually done, mentioned him earlier, he loves this damn game. And he has actually done a one save only run and I think it was a 4-hour run on this game on the PS1 version. As far as the GameCube version though, this is I want to say just as close to exactly like the GameCube version as the GameCube version. But in a way, it's kind of cool. Like, it's kind of cool if you playing this if you never played the GameCube version, because that makes it that much newer. But at the same time, it can be a bit of a problem. Now we'll just try shooting him. Oh, that works. I was hoping just to not kill him, but knock him down and get around him. But I mean, like I didn't actually beat the GameCube version. This is my, I think, 4th time. Let's see, this one. Okay, yeah, this is like my 4th playthrough. What I did was I played and beat the PS1 version. Then, when the GameCube version came out, I actually only played that like halfway through, and never got to actually finish it. And then I beat the Xbox One version with Chris and Jill so far, and I'm working on it a 2nd time with Jill. So this is like my 4th and a half run. Yeah, it was funny because like when I first watched, because I was really young when my dad was playing this game. I was like, I want to say I was close to, I was in the single digits of age. Oh yeah, I can run now. And so, like, watching my dad play this, I was like, I will never play this. This is way too scary. And then I got to be, like, 8 or 9, and I was like, that's not that bad. But, like, when I started playing this, I played the first Resident Evil on the PS1. And I actually, I liked the Resident Evil PS1 version, but after I beat it that first time, I was like, I don't need to play this again. But Resident Evil 2 was the one that was my favorite, and it still is my favorite of all the Resident Evil games. And, so I played through, Resident Evil 1, then 2 came out, and I worked on 2 and beat 2. I've played through 2 like twice, I think. And then Resident Evil 3 came out, and I actually never got to finish Resident Evil 3, which I'm a little sad about. And I have the ability to play it now, because my dad got it through eBay, and he has a PS1, and I have a PS1 and a PS2, so I just haven't gotten around to actually trying to play it, especially because I don't have a PS1 memory card, if I'm not mistaken. I might. But, so, I never have gotten around to trying to beat Resident Evil 3. And then, Resident Evil 4 and Code Veronica, I've played both of them. I haven't beaten Code Veronica yet. I have the 360 version of it, but I haven't beaten it yet. Resident Evil 4 is probably the Resident Evil game I have beat the most. I've beaten Resident Evil 4 about 8 times now, working on my 9th. because I'm working on another professional run for the achievement. And I think for a while Resident Evil 4 was like the only Resident Evil game that I played, or game that I played period on my PS2 when I had it on the PlayStation 2. It was like the only game that I played for so long that it got a little ridiculous. Like, my favorite thing about the game though was the Chicago typewriter, the Tommy gun that you could get when you go through the game, and I was like, this gun is awesome. So, sadly, I never actually got and played with the PLR, or the progress removal laser, which is the most powerful weapon in the game aside from its charge up time. Health, that's what I need. I need to heal if I get the chance. And then let's see what else. I'm trying to think of what else. Resident Evil 5, yeah, that's the one that came next, though. Resident Evil 5, I loved Resident Evil 5 to an extent, but it got old to me. Like, Resident Evil 5 got old, whereas, like, all the other Resident Evils I've played, pretty much, they kept their fun. Like, Resident Evil 5, I've beaten it, you know, on professional. I've unlocked every special weapon in the game. You know, it was fun. I played it with a friend of mine a lot, but it never held its fun like the other Resident Evil games. And then Resident Evil 6, I refuse to even play, because it's not even really like, it strays so far from the Resident Evil franchise. Like Resident Evil 4 was like the first game that actually really strayed from the normal Resident Evil rhythm, I guess you could say. And that it was like, it added a big part of it being action oriented as opposed to the normal survival horror. But the way it was done really well. It was done right. Everybody loved it. And then they go and they upped the ante with Resident Evil 5 and made it even more action oriented. And it was still fun, but it kind of lost some of the touches that made it Resident Evil. However, Resident Evil 6 was just complete, you know, in your face, serious action, and that's just not Resident Evil. Like, the only quest that I think actually kind of resembled Resident Evil was, I think, Leon's. As far as Resident Evil Outbreak, I've never actually completed a Resident Evil Outbreak game. I have played one. I played the first one. My dad had it for a little while. My dad liked it, and I want to say he beat the first Outbreak game, but it's like the only Resident Evil game I've seen him play and beat that he hasn't beat more than once. I guess, I don't know, I guess it was like kind of complicated or whatever. But the elevator is working.
Jill,
Barry,
you could have at least waited up for me, you know?
let's go.
Oh, but the Outbreak series was fun, but I did never ever get the chance to beat it. Oh, damn. Shit, I forgot to go get Chris. Did I save recently? But yeah, the Outbreak series was definitely interesting, especially with the whole infection mechanic and everything. That was kind of cool. But it was definitely oriented for a multiplayer gaming style. Wait, do I need to get Chris yet? Oh, wait, no, I don't think... No, okay, never mind. I was so confused. I was thinking I was doing the escape. I'm doing the first tyrant fight where you find out Wesker's the bastard.
Wesker!
Yeah, Resident Evil Outbreak was definitely really cool.
Thank you, Barry.
Well, what do you know?
Oh, don't blame Barry for everything. I hear that his better half and 2 lovely daughters will be in danger if he doesn't do everything I tell him to.
Damn you, Wesker.
Wesker, you're pathetic.
Well, you shouldn't worry too much, dear.
Oh yeah, fun fact, Resident Evil 1 is one of the most famous games for its voice acting, and not because its voice acting was good.
Believe it or not, that's
like, one of the most well-known things about the first Resident Evil, even to people who'd never played it on the PlayStation 1 version,
smart girl.
Was the voice acting was absolutely ridiculously bad. And like, it was funny because it grew attached to the voice acting. You know, I kind of liked it, but at the same time, I recognized that.
Barry, go up on the ground and wait there.
I recognized that the Master of Unlocking quote
Barry.
and some of the other famous quotes from the game were
He must really be afraid
You
of
know.
Umbrella.
Kind of
And
ridiculous.
Umbrella took his family.
Outbreak was kind of one of the last original Resident Evil type field series. Yeah, I agree. Like,
Umbrella.
especially because it still
Well, I
had
used
like, you
some
know, the tank
carrots
controls and
sticks
some of
to
the
cow him, but it had nothing to do
you know,
with Umbrella. I just used
control
Barry
types
for
and
my
everything else,
personal
and like when they went to 4, it got
Though
all
both
changed
you and
up.
Barry seemed
So
to think I was following
yeah, that's
Umbrella's
definitely
orders.
probably true. Like
What?
the best
What are
way to
you
put it is
planning?
it was one of the last
I guess
original
it's time for
Resident Evil
show
type
and tell.
games. I'm hoping, and there's been rumor about this. I'm hoping that Capcom does release their next Resident Evil game with the original feel to it. Jill sandwich. I forgot about that one. That was like classic. That almost seemed like it was a pickup line too. Like a second later, and you would have been a Jill sandwich. Yeah, thanks for the vote of confidence, Barry. But
It's magnificent.
I gotta
For
say
the
though that
sake
the
of
voice
this
acting was still
thing.
like it was really fun listening to.
You know,
Cheesy or not
I
cheesy, it was
hate
still really cool.
this.
It was a cool part of the series.
Barry!
Forgive me.
No, you're not to blame. It's Umbrella and Wesker.
Even if it
This
meant
whole
my
scene
family,
goes so different
I
in
couldn't
Chris's
bear
game.
turning my back on my friends
Like you
again.
never see Barry in Chris's game. One thing I really respected about Resident Evil 2 was they gave you multiple stories. Like, you know, you chose 2 different characters, and it was the same basic outline. I mean, it was the same basic gameplay and everything, you know, as far as the mansion and stuff. But you got a whole different perspective on the story and stuff. And if you're really into story-based, like the story-based parts of games, then it's really a cool thing to see and to experience.
In hell.
That and all the extra stuff it gave you, like the costumes you could unlock and all that. That was some of my favorite
You want a piece
things
of me?
in games, was unlockables and stuff.
What? Premature.
Oh, come on, Barry. You can get up.
Barry!
Come on, Barry. Don't be a pussy.
You viral cultured freak.
Yeah. That look he gives her, like, bitch. No, you didn't. Oh, that was a bad decision on my part just to stand there. Ow. I was expecting the second shot to stagger him. I was wrong. Yeah, well. There I go again, dying. See, this is why I'm glad I saved before I went and did this. Lab Lounge. You know, what time is it? 3:35. You know, I could probably beat this game tonight. As long as I don't die again, that is. Alright, what we're going to do is we're going to put up that as before. Just real quick, trade this for this. There we go. Go ahead and put up the handgun because there's no need for it at this point. I've noticed too that, like, out of all, like, because I've watched a lot of Resident Evil runs and stuff. Out of all the Resident Evil runs, I am one of the only people that keep the handgun. I know, right? Damn it, Barry. You had one job, Barry. You fucked it up. Like, I'm one of the only people that actually keep and use the handgun throughout near the entirety of the game. Am I forgetting something? I'm forgetting something, aren't I? No, it's not. Alright. I don't get rid of the handgun until, like, this point in the game. When everything's about to end. You're gonna make me walk to the right-hand side of this elevator to use this switch. There are some times when this game just...
Jill.
Yeah, we've seen it all before. Oh, I will, I don't know exactly when. I wanted to finish playing it on hard before I started doing the other stuff I plan on doing. I plan on doing two different types of speedruns for this game. First speedrun I'm gonna do is gonna be a no save 3-hour speedrun, and probably I'm only gonna use the knife. I'm not sure because I want to see if I can do the 3-hour no saves with knife. Oh, okay, there's none over there. I want to try and unlock. Yeah, I know the handgun. Just like it's just like your weapon. I mean, it just feels right to have the handgun. But I want to try and unlock all 3 of those achievements at once.
Oh, don't blame Barry.
Just as like a personal challenge, not for any particular reason. But
I hear that his better half and 2 lovely daughters will
so I'm gonna try running the
doesn't do everything I tell him.
no saves, 3 hours, and only the knife. If I die, and I've already got a plan. If I die on it 3 times, I'm just gonna run no saves in 3 hours with weapons, and then do a knife only run later.
That's Umbrella's intention.
But the other speedrun I plan to do is just some more PB speedruns for it and see what kind of times and stuff I can get.
But I think you misunderstand.
So anyway, let's skip that. And that.
It's magnificent.
Tyrant, I think, is one of the coolest bosses in the game too. He's really ominous and brooding. And you. Oh, he's gonna hit me. Yep, there it goes. Sweet. Is he actually down though? Alright, let's see. That leaves me with 3 shots. Oh, that is not gonna be enough for the last fight.
Barry.
Man, I wish I didn't have to use my Magnum on Black Tiger.
You're okay.
Jill, sorry. That was careless of me. Wesker.
Yeah, that's the understatement there, Barry.
First, let's just get out of here.
A 9-foot tall creature with its heart on the outside, and you just run at it like a freaking fangirl. Alright, now we got that taken care of. Let's see, what's over here? There's something in this room, ain't it? Oh no, this room's empty. Okay. Okay. And they should at least give me an herb or something. Yeah, where did Wesker go? Oh yeah, that's right. They said he was gone. Duh. I had a moment. Yeah, forgot about the electronic lock. That would figure. The electronic lock over here. Yes. Where I'm at, caution. I'm gonna go ahead and heal up. I was hoping to run that fight with no damage. That way I'd have both of those first aid sprays for the final fight. But, you know, shit happens. Alright, see now I gotta go free Chris's ass. You'd think Chris could just open the damn door himself, but no. Then again, maybe the door's not openable from the inside. I remember the first time I heard that, I was so nervous. I was like, oh god, how long do I have? How long do I have? Ah. It was so stressful. I was running around trying to figure out where to go next because I just like had no idea. Alright, I'm not going to save simply in case if I do die, I'll have a chance to run the Tyrant fight again and see if I can no damage it. Yeah. Oh, that's right, the zombies, they despawn when you, Sweet. About to beat Resident Evil. Again. I'll be happy about that too. Oh, excuse me. If I run my, when I do run the 3-hour no save speed run attempts, I also will not be saving anybody, including Barry and oh, what's that other guy's name? The one that gets poisoned by the giant snake. I don't know. But I will be not saving them because that'll A, really improve the time, and B, net me the achievement for not saving anybody with Jill running through her game.
Sorry about the wait.
So everything's taken care of?
Well, almost. Now let's get the hell out of here.
Self-destruct system has been activated. Personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all logs.
Because literally taking the time to save
Self-destruct system has been activated.
Chris here and dealing with saving Richard is a big time killer, as well as the fact that it makes the game easier.
Come on, let's go.
And the part where you choose to give Barry his gun back or not, it makes the game so much quicker when you get to just take his gun, because his gun is the most powerful magnum in the game.
Self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all logs.
Come on, up the stairs. You can do this. I feel like
Self-destruct system.
in this self-destruct,
All personnel
this whole self-destruct deal going on, I really feel like I personally would have tried to make it up them stairs a little faster. I mean, I'm just saying. That's the. Just kind of leisurely strolled about that, you know. Just no, nice flowers. Here we go.
Come on, hurry!
Yeah. I got your point. They're telling me to come on, and they're just waiting there. Will you take the first aid box? Yes, I will. I'll open it in just a minute. I'll get the other stuff from. Alright, Brad, I know. Yeah, we don't need to see that. We already know what Brad's all about. Here we go. I love how they put this right in front of where you need it. Just like, I wonder if that was just like a last minute idea, like, oh yeah, we need to put the fuse unit somewhere so they can get to the damn door. And then they just decided, you know what, we can't think of anywhere at the moment. Let's just drop it right in front of the damn place where it needs to be.
We're almost there! Jill, you just get in contact with Brad.
No!
We can make it. Jill, ladies first.
Chris!
How
Would you let
gentlemanly
me
of
have
you.
my moments too?
All right. We'll rendezvous at the heliport.
Yeah, Jill, you're just way too badass. Chris gets like no action, man. What's wrong with you, woman? Stealing all the spotlights, taking all the thunder. I really wish they'd let me access my menu during this part. I really hate that this part also runs down that timer. That's kind of unfair, honestly. We're gonna get the signal rockets, drop them right in the center. Actually, I think I have to switch the camera. Oh, nope, never mind. I was thinking the camera angle had to switch before I could drop them. Alright, so first we're gonna open this. A single green herb. Whoops. And then go ahead and use this. Beep. Here we go. Yeah, I also love how those signal rockets were just there. Like, what would she have done if those signal rockets weren't there? Like, how would she have handled that? I want to know.
You made it.
And also that, like, from the camera angle, that giant hole seemed to be, like, near the middle of the heliport, but you never see that giant hole in the ground. Like, it just disappears. Thank you, Betty. Oh, that ain't even right, Barry. Why are you running out of ammo like that? Alright, I'm out of magnum ammo, as it would be. That fire happened real close to Chris. I believe that was my... Oh, and I have one more shot. And how did you... damn it. No! Oh! Oh, don't let that be a one-shot. I'm thinking very hard. I think that's a one-shot. That's close. Oh, that's right. You get a lot more distance to aim up with him. What are you doing, Tyrant? There it is.
Jill, use it! Kill it, whatever it is!
Jill, use it. I don't wanna. You ass. Just in case he hits me again. My last herb. Let's get some distance. Barry, you might want to get out of there, my friend. Oh, this is perfect. Sorry, Barry. You know, business and all that. Nothing personal. Thank you very much, Strike Flips. And this is running on hard, so this was a great, fun experience running this game on hard. Doing a hard play of this game is really fun. Like, it's hard, harder than normal, but like I said, I've said this before, as long as you learn the game when you play through on normal or whatever, you know, you definitely can make it through on hard. You might die a couple times, but like the biggest thing that's really different is the boss fights and the lack of ammo. I really love running this game. Now we get to view the ending. Hooray. I'm very curious to find out what my time was, because I know I improved it from my other runs, but I'm hoping that it's not absolutely horrid, because my other two runs are just horrible. Just from, like, especially the first run I did on the one version, because it had been years since I had played it from the GameCube version, so it was just kind of like, where do I go? I spent the longest time looking for the, I want to say it was the armor key, I think. The key that lets you fight Yawn for the first time, the giant snake. Whoops. Hitting my mic over here. How rude of me. Thank you, chat, and thank you, viewers, very much for taking the time to watch this. I always like to thank the viewers because I don't get viewers often. I've run like 6-hour streams before and not even gotten a single viewer, so it really means a lot to me when I get any viewers at all, especially ones that stick around for a little while. So I thank you guys very much for that. Opening ending, zombie turret, 3D CGI crew. Hey. Hiroyuki Hiyashi. Watergate, water fountain. Hunter appearances, water, motion capture, action crew. I don't know why I like watching the credits for this game. Like, this is one of very few games that I actually watch the credits for. Most games are just like, oh, can I skip the credits? Yay! That's why it really pissed me off when you can't skip... Oh, excuse me. The fact that you can't skip the credits in, like, the first and all the other Assassin's Creed, because the credits in the Assassin's Creed games, I swear, roll for over 30 minutes. Well, thank you very much, Ty Hilt. I greatly appreciate the follow.
Jill, you did a fine job.
Oh, less than 8 hours, yay! I was so scared that it was gonna be like a 10-hour run, but it was less than 8 hours. And that's not even a good time. I'm just glad it wasn't as bad as I was expecting. 7 hours and 18 minutes. That's an okay time. That's a decent time. On hard, anyway, I think it's a decent time. All right, so unlock 2 achievements. 25 health items used, 19 increments used, 76 creatures dispatched, 267 ammo used. That's beautiful right there. Now play with features from the prototype version. Real survival mode unlocked. Yeah. Item boxes are no longer connected, meaning the items will be taken from boxes where they're stored. Also, weapon aiming is manual. Experience these prototype only features unavailable in the original Resident Evil gameplay. Yep, that was something that was if I'm not mistaken, not in the PlayStation 1 version, as they said. New costume for Jill. Yeah. I'm definitely happy, though, that I did get an under 10-hour win. No. And so next on the list, like I said, is going to be the 3-hour no saves, knife only run whenever I do get around to actually attempting that run. Because I think one thing I'm going to do first is finish up some of the other stuff I've been trying to finish up. Like, for instance, I got to work on my Dark Souls 2 Covenant of Champions run. That's right, real survival, and then... Okay, so hard is the hardest then. Or is there a very hard? No, because maybe you have to beat real survival. I thought there was a very hard. I also know that there is invisible enemy mode. I wonder how you unlock that. Low game. Maybe you have to beat real survival to unlock invisible enemy. That would really suck. Let's load this and see what it is. I've thought about actually getting that because that's on the Xbox One. The Slender the Arrival. That's looked interesting to me, and I like horror games. I have Outlast, and I've played it, and I haven't beat it yet. Because one thing I do, I really get into like the games I play, like with Outlast. Like I'll have the lights off, I'll have the volume at a good setup, and I can't wait till I actually get a new headset because I used to have a gaming headset, but yeah, that got screwed up. And so for years now, I've just been running on TV audio, but I've wanted a gaming headset, especially because it'll make streaming a lot better because it'll guarantee that you don't pick up any feedback in the mic from the TV. Plus the stereo, excuse me, stereo sound and everything. But and having a headset really makes horror games a whole lot more ambient and awesome. So I'm hoping to get a new headset soon, and that's probably around that time is when I'll get Slender. And probably when I'll finish Outlast. Let's get real survivals. Alright, let's do it. Let's throw in it once again real quick and just for a quick look and see Jill's new costumes. 1, 2. Okay, I think this is the new Jill costume. Because I know I had this one before. I think that was the one I was using actually, because this is the original. Then I unlocked this one, because I had this one and this one were the two I originally had. Then I unlocked this one, so yeah, this is the new costume for Jill. Okay. I still gotta work on unlocking every costume. Okay, so that's the costume from Resident Evil... Which Resident Evil game was it that she had the costume in? I believe this is the costume that was featured in the movie. Anyway, enough trying to remember shit. Yeah, having a headset just makes things a lot easier. Because right now I'm running off... I was using my Xbox 3's headset, the regular chat multiplayer headset that comes with the Xbox One. Then that started messing up, and I'm actually using my fiance's headset until I get me a brand new actual gaming headset again. Okay, yeah, I think that's what I'm thinking too. I was thinking it was Resident Evil 3 that she has that costume. Okay, so what time is it? 3. Okay, so I'm gonna stream a different game now. I'm actually gonna stream KI until about 4:30, maybe 5. I appreciate you all watching, and I hope you'll stick around to watch the KI stream. I'm gonna be streaming a lot of Cinder because he just came out not too long ago. and I've been streaming him for a while. So thank you all once again for watching it. I really appreciate it. I've got to, because I'm running the Xbox One and not like a separate system, I have to actually stop the broadcast temporarily, then go into KI and restart it, because for some reason trying to switch while the broadcast is still running screws with it a lot and it makes it glitchy. So for about 2.5 minutes, that's about how long it takes, the broadcast will be technically over, and then we'll restart with me playing Killer Instinct. So thank you all again for watching. I hope that at least someone will stick around and see that, and you'll have a great night. And before I officially end the stream, for those of you that plan on leaving, I try to stream every day, and I stream a whole lot of different games. Right now I can only stream on Xbox One and PS4, but when I get a capture card, I plan on also streaming the Wii U, because I have quite a few games on there. So if you have any games that you want to see in particular that I have, like, you just drop a game in the comment, and if I have it, I'll stream it. And I'll even accept, like, you know, challenges and stuff, like special runs and stuff on games. When I do get a capture card for the Wii U, I plan on streaming a lot of speed runs on the Wii U games I have, like for Metroid Fusion and some other stuff. But like I said, I try to stream every day, and on the weekends I have friends, so you'll get to see me play with up to 2 other people. And then we do stuff like Minecraft and some other, you know, multiplayer stuff. Anyway, so thank you for watching. Like I said, the stream will be back up literally in about 2.5 minutes for KI. So thank you very much.